how did you first start Veterans Walk and Talk? And
Yeah.
I know you started doing that alone. You were hiking at first. So in those first few walks, how many people showed up when you posted online?
Yeah, so I got a job at REI, recreational equipment. And I was a cashier there as I was on my upswing of health and started getting better. And from there, I started to get more empowered to, get really good discounts on hiking gear and backpacking gear and stuff. So I started going out into the woods a lot more and hiking a lot more. And cannabis was such a big thing. Like I had this ritual. I'd, smoke some cannabis by a tree, kind of hike and just enjoy myself with my dog and just be out there taking a nature bath. And I started to get to a place where I like hiking alone. I still love hiking alone, but I was like, it'd be nice to have some friends out here doing this with, especially some veteran friends. So I just decided to get on social media one day for the first time and put out there that I was hiking, and if there were any veterans out there that wanted to hike with me, that would be cool. And when I just put that out there, no one came for a while. And then I started saying that if you come, I smoke cannabis and I hike. That's kind of what I do. And then veterans really started to take notice. From there, I got a few regulars who we're a community of guys. We all bring our own cannabis. We'd share it. We'd hike. And I decided, seeing the struggle of what it took for us to kind of maintain our medicine regimen through the cost of the dispensaries, I decided to reach out to some first veteran groups who weren't as receptive to what I was doing, which was surprising, cannabis veteran groups, and that was okay. And so I decided to reach out directly to some cannabis growers. The first ones being the Beard Bros Farms. I reached out to them, told them my idea of giving out cannabis for free on trails and hiking with veterans. And they right then and there, like no questions asked, were all about it and met me and gave me so much cannabis and wax and ranch dressing and cocoa powder and just all this stuff to give out. And I just put it on Instagram. Hey, you come hike with me. Like we'll all share in this. And more veterans came, and I started, dividing that up. And from there, more cannabis companies took note to what I was doing and decided to send me cannabis to give out. And I got more and more and more and more, so I could provide more and more to the people that were coming. And then very early on, I decided that, I was going to make these hikes early. I wasn't going to make it just about coming to get cannabis. Like the community was really the thing. The cannabis was the bait to get them to hike with us. That was the idea. Obviously cannabis is healing and a medicine in its own right, but the community aspect was really what I was trying to draw people to. So I decided to go back to the same facilities that had shunned me and kicked me out and made me feel unwanted and untreatable. And I would wait outside in my car and wait for the guys to come to like the spots I knew they would smoke cigarettes at outside of the campus, because I wasn't obviously allowed in, not being a patient. And I would go over to them and reintroduce myself, and I'd say, I know this sounds crazy, but if you come out, 4 a.m. on Sunday morning, if you're 4:30 a.m., sometimes 5, if you're right here in this spot, I'll be here. Whether you're here or not, I'll be here. And if you want, I will take you up in the woods and we'll go hiking and smoke weed together. And so guys started just being right outside the VA at 4:30 in the morning. Like I would honk my horn, wave, okay, let's go. And take them up to the mountains. We'd meet the group that had already been gathering and go hiking. And I saw profound change in these men and women. And it's really truly humbling. And then from there, we started doing a lot of homeless outreach, going and I would take the same veterans who were basically homeless themselves and take them to go serve other homeless people with Shirley Raines from Beauty to the Streets down in downtown LA and Skid Row.
She's great.
Yeah, she's one of my heroes. We go way back. Her and I started out together doing a lot of this stuff. And we would help her give showers and feed and you know, just all kinds of stuff. And she would make food for our group to take hiking, spaghetti. That woman would make food for 500 homeless people, and then also like 20 veterans for the next day. That woman is an angel sent from above, no question.
Yep.
So that's like, that was the genesis of Veterans Walk and Talk, was build the community, help yourself, and then once you're feeling like you're at a place where you've truly been helped, go help others.